I know what it's like. You're trying to learn how to write a sales page, and everybody is giving you different formulas and their opinion on what works best. There is no one way of writing a sales page. This is because every sales page is literally like a tailored suit for your audience. So that's exactly what I'm going to do in this video with you. We're going to look at 3 different sales pages that I think are top-notch, amazing, top quality. And then I'm going to explain each section to you and explain to you why they did what they did and what you can learn from them. And I want you to take notes, and then in the future when you're writing a sales page, you're literally going to have a list of things that you could include. So you're never going to get stuck for ideas, and you're always going to be able to piece together an amazing sales page for the audience, for the brand that you're working for. If you're new here, welcome. Digital hugs to you. I am running this channel to help you learn copywriting, email list management, and to find clients that will pay you handsomely for your work. So if you're ready, let's jump into my screen and look at some sales pages together. Okay, so we're jumping straight into the first landing page, and I really love this one because they've put so much effort into it, and they literally put everything that they could think of into this landing page, and it goes on and on forever. And it's just a perfect example to show you like how much you can do with a sales page. If I said landing page before, forgive me. I keep using the word, like the phrase landing page instead of a sales page. I need to stop doing that. Anyway, the first thing we have here is a banner. Now this banner, they've used it for credentials. So they say, you know, we're number 1 on Amazon in your country, because this flag kind of changes depending on which country you log in from. But you could change this for anything else. You could say, you know, there's a special offer, or you could use it as social proof. So you could say we have 1,000 reviews, or, you know, whatever. But it's nice to have this banner on top. It just gives you this additional space to say something. And it's important. That's the first thing people see, right? Then they have a huge headline, and they have like a little thing above the headline and below it. So again, this just gives you more room to play with when it comes to your copy. And I probably wouldn't include like much more than that in the actual headline space, but I think this is perfect, like having this kind of pre-headline, a huge headline, and then the subheading. Now, obviously, you will hear different people tell you different things about how to write a good headline, how to write a good subheading. Some people say that you include the main benefit in your headline, and then in the subheadline, you explain how you will make the benefit possible. Now, yes, this could work, and this is a good way to start, but I always say, just think it is a tailored suit for your audience. So just think about what is it that they really need to see as the first thing, you know, when they come onto the sales page. Some people will tell you that you need to say, what is this? Who is it for? How is it going to help them? And how do I get it? Like that, those are the 4 questions that your headline bit should answer. But again, it's up to you. You just need to understand like the different tools that you have, and then you adapt them to your landing page. Now, this guy has a really like funny video sales letter that's actually filmed like a kind of movie style, not just like a talking head on the screen. Now, obviously, he runs a marketing agency, and they have a big budget. That's why it comes out like that. If you are working with a client who has a high budget and they will produce a video sales letter, cool. Sometimes you will not have a video sales letter. So if you don't have a video sales letter, normally here you would have a representation of the product. So this could be the actual a picture of the actual product if it is a physical product, or if it's not a physical product, it could be a mock-up of you know, whatever the customer will receive. So it could be like a laptop, a picture of a laptop, and on the screen you'll see like the logo of the course, for example. And then you have a CTA, the button. Now you see he took a really cool approach to his CTA. Instead of saying just buy now or whatever, he says like rush me a free copy, and the button is animated to just make it stand out more and make it more exciting. And also you see that he used social proof on the sides. And then he has urgency here. He says stock of this book as of January 17th is low, so they use today's date, and they use like the little animation to show you like, oh my god, like you've only got 2 books left or whatever. And then he has more credentials by including logos of the magazines that featured them. So you can see like that in this section alone, you have a video sales letter, you have social proof, you have an interesting headline which explains like the benefit, and you have an interesting CTA, you have urgency, and you have credentials. So like just that section alone is super busy. Then we have more social proof. Now, the reason you want to include as much social proof as possible is because it's super powerful, obviously. So this guy is not only using social proof, but he's using people that are influencers or that are influential, and that his target audience is likely to know. Like Dan Lok is in marketing, and he has like their titles underneath as well, just to point out like how important these people are and what they had to say. Now, obviously, in order to get this, he had to reach out to these people and probably ask them to read the book, and he's probably personally connected with them. That's why, they are his network. So if you are working with a client that has connections, you could perhaps ask them to use their connections, right? Anyway, then we go on, we have more social proof here, 4.9 stars, 4,539 reviews. Then we move on to the second section where he has another headline. He has a picture of the actual product. Now, bear in mind, most people will have this product in the ebook version, but still, like, this is a representation of what they will receive. And he has like screenshots of what is actually inside the product. Then we have the sales letter. So this is, it even looks like a letter because it says from the desk of Sabri. There is his address here, and then he has today's date to make it sound really relevant. But of course, this was not written today. This was written, I feel like 2 years ago now, or maybe longer even. And then he has the sales letter. Now, I would recommend that you actually go and read the sales letter and try to pick it apart. Like, I'm not going to do that for you because this video would literally be like 100 years long. But I want you to just understand that this is a perfect way, if it's a personal brand, to, to tell the story of the product. And, he's like presenting the benefits, and he's also, trying to present himself and build authority, which is really important for personal brands. If you're writing a sales letter for somebody, you need to build authority. Also for brands, for faceless brands, you need to build authority, and that's what the first part of this letter does. And then he shows like the before and after, and he shows more credentials, like how he was in the newspaper. Then he talks about like results, and he just tries to connect with the pain points of the reader, etc. Then you have another CTA, and more urgency. So the idea is like you're inserting CTAs in strategic places, right? Like he had one at the bottom here. Then if the person is not convinced here, they will see social proof. They will see the mock-up. They will read a part of the sales letter. So they will start to trust the person more, and they will look at some, concrete results that he was able to bring to his clients. And then that's like the second part of the sales letter, and now a person has the reader has another chance to basically get their copy. If they got convinced with all of this, brilliant, you have your CTA here, you can just click through to it. If you're not convinced, keep scrolling. So he has the customer reviews that everybody can read, and obviously most people wouldn't, like, maybe they would read a couple, but just seeing like how many there are, like 89 pages, that's huge. But this just like builds this idea in the reader's mind that this book is crazy good. It has so many awesome reviews, and it's just super hyped up. Then another headline, a visual to show them, what he's talking about, and more. The sales letter continues. Okay, and he's like qualifying the prospect here by mentioning the different industries that they could be working with in. So again, go through this by yourself. This is the selllikeCrazybook.com is the page. And then again, who needs this secret selling system? So notice like his headlines are also strategic. Like if you're just scrolling through, you might stop here and be like, oh, who needs this? Do I need this? So he's allowing the prospect to qualify themselves. Then again, he has some screenshots to, he keeps going back and forth with like authority, connecting with the prospect, social proof, and credentials. And again, authority, social proof, credentials, all of that. Like look how much social proof he has here. And then again, he continues with the sales letter. Then I don't know what this is. I think this is just like a visual to support. And then he has more credentials by posting all the screenshots of when he's been featured. It's so funny because this looks like a mugshot. It's hilarious. And then it continues, and then he has even more stuff. He puts himself strategically. He puts himself next to very famous faces like Gary Vee, this guy, I forgot his name, Branson, and Ariana Huffington. My name is Adriana. Oh, that's so cute. Anyway, he puts himself next to them, which is also strategic. Then he continues with the letter. Again, he's got CTAs, and this just continues. Okay, so I'm not going to go through everything, but I just want you to know that there is a pattern here, and the pattern is this. It's like he talks about what the person will get, obviously, like the benefits, and connects with them. He connects to their pain points. He shows credentials, social proof, and authority, and he does this like again and again and again and over and over and over again throughout the page, but he just approaches it from different angles, right? And this just continues, and all of this for a book that costs like, how much does this cost? Like it's free, but I think maybe even the Sell Like Crazy retails for $23.95. So I think actually you get the ebook for free if you want it. And if I were you, I would download it, like if you can get it for free, or even if you have to pay a little bit, because it's really good. And he actually explains his sales page process inside this book. So I would definitely get it if I were you. Like this is one of the books that I love the most because it just reads so easily and it's really interesting. But I just want you to know that the reason he did all of this is because he really wants this page to convert. Like he needs this page to convert, and he's given it the best chance possible. So he did like a lot to get people, very curious and to build this desire in them to have it. And obviously he uses this book as a lead magnet because a lot of the people that read his book then end up being his clients because they have a business, and they end up just going with his marketing agency because they trust him a lot after reading his book, and his book is amazing. So that's that page. I hope you understand, like this is an example of a really busy page where it just has so much going on, or it looks like it has so much going on, but he's actually using the same principles over and over again, but he made the page really elaborate. Okay, so the next landing page is much simpler. The next sales page is much simpler, and it's actually the homepage of Creator U. So Creator U is a platform for people that want to become content creators, and it has a bunch of good tools in there and like courses and practical stuff that people can use to become a full-time creator in record time. Okay, so their sales page is so simple, but it still has all the things that Sabri's page has, but just less. Okay, so the headline just gives a clear benefit. Then they explain how they will deliver the benefit. The CTA is try it now, risk-free. So this works well because if someone was worried about like, oh, how much is it going to cost? Or maybe I don't have the money. Here it says risk-free, which kind of takes that objection away. Then it has like some pictures just to represent what they will get. So there's like, monetary amounts that would get them excited. They have some audience by age to like represent the fact that, you know, they will have a large audience and they'll be doing this like analytics stuff themselves. And then they have like a happy creator guy, I suppose, that's like, oh yeah, you know, I'm a creator. And then they have like a little bit here when they just explain more about their product, right? So here they connect with the pain points. Again, come to creatoru.com and just scroll through this to understand their copy and like what they did and think about why they did what they did. And they just explain like we have the creator AI assistant and a 100% custom build plan for you. And, you know, they're just explaining the product, and at each stage they're including visuals to represent what they're trying to say. Again, they're just explaining what's inside. Choose the right plan for you. So they explain the 2 different options, and they even give the pricing, bonus courses, Instagram AI shortcuts, course creation challenge. So it's nice to add bonuses, and they would have done an even better job if they added a monetary value to the bonuses to actually make them feel more valuable, because like this, you're just like, okay, whatever, you know. But if they said this retails at 700 and this retails at, you know, 200, then you know you're getting that extra value for the $24 a month. And then also available in CreatorU Plus, business coaching and mentorship, right? So all they're doing is just explaining to the person what they're going to get. And then we have the social proof. It's amazing, you know, you have some video testimonials, even if nobody watches them, just knowing that someone was willing to go on video and explain their experience. It's amazing. And then the guarantee. And you see they also have like the CTA sprinkled throughout, and they have it up here. And then you have like the different sections of the on the landing page, on the sales page, and that you can click through to make it easier. Now, of course, they could have made it more elaborate, but they felt like this would be perfect for their audience, and that's all they needed to include. Okay, so it can just be simple like this. It's your professional decision to decide how much needs to be on the sales page. And you can always test like shorter ones and more concise ones, or longer ones, etc. Oh, and also one thing I forgot to show you is like Sell Like Crazy even has a pop-up. Like when you try to exit, they come up with this like, wait, before you go. And it's funny because this looks like it's going to run out, and then it just resets. It's ridiculous. He's just like a super urgency guy. Okay, and the last one I'm going to show you is my landing page that I'd written. And again, I did just like a headline. I'm still editing the copy for this, so it's very basic, but I just wanted to show you like the different things I use. So I have a countdown timer, which usually shows 30 minutes to somebody, and it's just to get them to like, maybe I should, yeah, it's just to, I was thinking maybe I shouldn't be explaining this to you. But it's fine. So I put this countdown timer because there's an offer, like get 50% off and you've got 30 minutes to claim it. And then we have the copywriting experience, the only copywriting course you will ever need. So I'm still editing this, but you know, I just put it there. So it has a headline and like a sub-headline, then a representation of the course. So I've included screenshots from the actual modules and lessons to show what it's like, and my face, because people are familiar with me from my YouTube channel. Then I've got a little bit of copy, and I want, and then I have a fun CTA, like, yes, I want this, and the 100% money back guarantee. Then I have social proof, which is just testimonials from previous students to help people understand like how other people experience the course. And then I have, you know, just a little section where, again, I have like a picture, and then I just explain like what the person will get from the course. And again, another CTA. Then I have another testimonial. Then I have more stuff to connect with people and just show them that, yeah, I actually get what you're going through because I was in the same place as you. And this is all genuine. Like, then we have another CTA, another testimonial. So I like to sprinkle my testimonials throughout. And then I've got another bit where I'm connecting with my readers and just kind of making them aware of like what's different about my course. And then again, a testimonial. Then I have like a funny bit. Then I have another testimonial. Then I have an actual breakdown of what's inside the course, because I feel like this works well for my audience, because people want to know, like, okay, if I'm going to purchase this very large course, I want to know what exactly I'm going to learn from it. So that's why I just basically explained each and every single module, and I included a representation, so screenshots from each module to show people like what they will be learning and how I will teach it to them. And again, they have a CTA here. Then I include the bonuses. So normally I wouldn't this wouldn't come as a part of the course, but I have some coaching call recordings which I feel like are really useful for people. And normally the fee for a coaching call with me is $175 dollars per hour, so I'm just including the monetary value to let people know like this is like literally I'm giving this to you for free. And I'm making all of my CTAs like fun. Then I talk about another bonus that I include, which is about an AI tool that is creative and it's different to ChatGPT and stuff, and it's very good for copywriting specifically, which is also a bonus. And then copy critique recordings is another bonus. So I've taken the work of my students and like critiqued it, so I'm including this as a bonus. And then the 5-day copywriting challenge, which is normally, you know, people pay for it, but I'm including it in the course. Then I have more testimonials because we love testimonials, another testimonial. And then I have a little section about me, because it is a personal brand and I want people to know me, to understand who I am and see if they connect with me and they want to be in my course. And then the FAQ. Now, the FAQ is actually a strategically designed section where we think ahead of what people would want to know, like what other information they might need before making a decision. And then we just give the information to them. So, you know, these are the questions that somebody like, is there a Facebook group? So I'm explaining that no, there isn't. Or does it matter if my English is perfect? So I'm just explaining and answering the questions as honestly as I can, so they understand whether, you know, the product is for them or not. And then, you know, they just have the thing, and if they click through to checkout, they are taken to my Gumroad page where they can actually purchase. So those are the landing pages, and I hope you took notes about the different things that you can include in a landing page, and you will see that you can adapt it to any brand. Like the 3 pages that I showed you, they have like literally everything that you could think of. Like we have shorter ones, we looked at the long one, medium-sized one, and the super short and straight to the point one. So you can see like how different they can be, but each one will serve its purpose for the audience that it's being done for. If you found this useful, helpful, please give it a thumbs up to let me know that this was a good video and that you're going to be back for more. I'll see you next time.